for that, Jayesh. Kunal and CK also joining us now this morning. CK, good morning. How are things looking? We've been closely monitoring the trend, very aware of the kind of pressures, of course, that continue. But what will you be watching out for as we head into trade today? We've got Bajaj Finance has posted earnings. We've got Reliance and the rights issue. Bharti trading at a high right now post those ARPU commentaries. What's on your radar?
Good morning, Abha. Good morning, everybody. Yes, the SGX also seems to be indicating a slightly better start today. So that should come as a bit of a relief to people who were beleaguered by the pressure to the downside yesterday. Now, the Bank Nifty did slip below the previous day's low, but as Jayesh mentioned in his analysis that the Nifty showed a inside day. Now, an inside day typically warrants that the following day, if there has to be a trend, then prices have to trade out past the extremes of the inside day. Now, since the SGX is up, let's look at what was the high of yesterday. That on the Nifty futures was priced somewhere around the 9,040 area. Now, we know also that around the 9,040-50 area, the Nifty has made several pivots in the earlier occasions in the last set of weeks. So 9,040-50 ought to act as the main pivot for today for resistance. And if bullish intentions are to be carried through, then it's mandatory that the Nifty, at least on the futures, should move past 9,050. That is the first up requirement for the day. On the downside, if the Nifty is unable to make it much past the 9,000 level, then we are still in continued danger of revisiting the recent lows, which was about 88.20. And if that were to give up, I think bears might get actually aggressive. Now, banks need to get into action. They have been the soft underbelly of the market so far. So I do want financials and banks to start performing. Bajaj Finance results, like you mentioned, were good. The commentary was better. The presentation was excellent, I thought. And therefore, I would look for Bajaj Finance to probably lead the charge among the non-banking financials. So that's a stock that I would definitely want to be buying. Bharti was the other stock that you mentioned, the all-time highs after many years. And that too on the reckoning that telecom is on a roll. Their press conference was full of Bremen confidence. So I think Bharti should continue higher, seek out about 620-25. IT stock saw some amount of short covering and IT index was seen to be better. So I would also look for IT space to contribute some gains to the Nifty today. So overall, looking at it a little positively, but ready to be disappointed if the Nifty doesn't make it beyond 9,000.
All right, Kunal, your call as well on the Nifty Bank, and also even though we're not really looking at those earnings numbers, commentary is still important, and we've already been hearing from Rajiv Bajaj of Bajaj Auto. We've also got Dr. Reddy's, Ultratech, some of the other names in focus today.
Good morning, Abha. I think largely the structure remains what I think even CK alluded to, that we formed an inside bar for the Nifty, and we've not broken the previous low yesterday, even when the markets ebbed off on the day's high. But there was a minor low which was formed in the Bank Nifty. So the structure still remains that maybe the Nifty could probably have some good support at those 8800, 8820 levels. And Bank Nifty could probably be one of the key drags, which probably might see some bit of recovery if the market sustains the gains today. Individually, I think the names which you mentioned as compared to the likes of Bajaj Auto, Ultratech Cement, etc. I think many of these stocks like Bajaj Auto is one of the stronger auto stock from the pack. I think the recovery for Bajaj Auto and Hero MotoCorp has been more standout as compared to the other beleaguered auto stocks. So I think in that regards, maybe the markets are expecting that the results could probably offer some bit of buoyancy or positivity to the stock prices. Ultratech Cement is also one of the few stocks, and when I was looking at the charts for many of the cement stocks, and not just in terms of the price patterns, but in terms of the relative strength score for cement stocks, and Ultratech Cement stands out to be one of the better stocks as compared to even the likes of ACC and Ambuja as well. So yes, many of the cement stocks have rallied. UltraTech has also rallied. It's come back to very close to its 50-day moving average as well. But the kind of strength the stock has seen and the relative strength as compared to many of these other peers indicates that this could be one stock which can see a breakout on the upside. And largely we've not seen any major disappointment in stocks, large cap stocks post the results. So I think that the trend over the last 1 to 2 weeks has been that if the stocks deliver positive results, then they perform or they do exceptionally well. But if there is any sort of negativity which comes out post results or in terms of commentary, then the stocks don't get thrashed and beaten down significantly. Maybe a 1 or day kind of a selling, but then the stock manages to make a good comeback. So I think that's largely been the theme for the markets overall. Just one more point, I think the volume profile for Nifty, over the last 2 3 days is a very interesting indicator to look at, because it indicates that 8800 mark where you saw the the Nifty struggling yesterday. In fact, that has seen a huge amount of volume built up. Now you add that to what Jayesh was also alluding towards the FI trying to buy 15,000 contracts on Nifty futures. It indicates that there was a good buying which emerged at those lower levels. So it's important to see that whether the markets hold on to the previous supports, yesterday's low or not. If we do, then I believe that there should be a follow-through move on the Nifty over the next 1 or 2 days.